Hey there guys, Tyler6, aka the Gaming Guy TLG, and, well, should I say, hey there TLG Army. As you all know, I've hit 50 subscribers on the channel, so thank you guys very much, and we are continuing on in celebrating Halloween with some scary videos. This is scary video number 4, which is called the Dead Bart Creepypasta made by SomeOrdinaryGamers. If you want to check out SomeOrdinaryGamers Channel and get scared yourself, the link to the original video and the channel for SomeOrdinaryGamers will be in the description below. So let's move on.
By telling us about how Fox counts its Simpsons episodes, how they refuse to count a couple of episodes, officially leaving the number of total episodes to be inconsistent. The reason for this, as the author tells us, that it's because of a lost episode from the first season. Finding any details about this is difficult at best, and no one who was working on the show at the time likes to discuss the subject. But from what little information that was gathered, it appeared that Matt Groening had written this lost episode entirely. But during production of the first season, Matt began to act quite strangely. He was very quiet, nervous, and morbid. You couldn't mention this info to anyone or else they can get very angry. And this was especially forbidden to be spoken.
Sorry guys, just checking the time real quick.
The author claims to have first heard it in an event where David Silverman was speaking at. Someone in the crowd had asked about the episode, The Lost One, and Silverman simply left the stage, ending the presentation early. The production number of the episode was 7G06. It was titled Dead Bart, but the production number was switched to the episode Moaning Lisa to get rid of any evidence and assumptions. Even asking anyone who worked on this episode would cause them to do anything in their power to stop you from meeting Matt Groening himself.
I don't know why the gameplay flickers in and out. I don't know if it's for like I don't know if it's like fill out the creepy meter or what.
The author finally had a chance to speak to the man himself. Matt wasn't disturbed about the stalking whatsoever.
Hi guys.
Decided to speak with the author. When the author mentioned this lost episode,
I don't know if you can see me or not, but if you can, hi.
Tears. He grabbed a piece of paper, wrote something on it, and gave it to the author, begging never to mention the episode again. The piece of paper had a web address, and the author would rather not release this address for obvious reasons. The site was completely black, except for a line of yellow text, a download link, rather. The author clicked on this link and a file began to download, and once this file was downloaded onto the computer, it started to go crazy. The author claimed it appeared to be a very nasty virus. System restore wouldn't work, and the player backed up the file to a CD and restarted the computer and supposedly cleared it all up of all the data. The author then tried to open this file again in an empty computer, and as he or she suspected, it was an episode.
Ironically, I need to go to the bathroom right now, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to crap myself on camera though, but I'm not going to the bathroom right now. Dang it. Okay, this is the question of the video. If you guys hate like when you're reacting to videos and you're on YouTube or you're playing a game or something, and you get a notification blocking part of the screen, like right there on PlayStation where it says one of my friends got online, and in the last video where one of my friends got online, let me know in the comments below if that's annoying to you guys.
The author tells us that in the beginning of the Simpsons series, Matt had this idea, and that the animated style of the show would represent life, and that death turned things more realistic. This technique was used in this episode. Bart's corpse was barely noticeable. The animators took great advantage in the non-moving figure and made it look nearly
Bart is, by the way, my favorite character on The Simpsons.
With a shot of Bart's corpse, and when Act 2 began, Homer, Marge, and Lisa were sitting around the table crying. This crying went on and on and on. It got more painful and more realistic. Better acting than you would normally see. The animation began to decay as the crying went on, and if you listened closely, murmuring was heard in the background. It reached a point where the characters could barely be pointed out. There was stretching and blurring, and it began to look like deformed shadows with bright colors thrown onto them. There were faces looking through the windows constantly flashing, so you could never really make out what they were.
Hopefully it was the other Simpsons characters.
All of Act 2. Act 3 began with a title card stating 1 year had passed. Homer, Marge, and Lisa were very thin, sitting at their table with no sign of Maggie or any pets.
Oh my god.
The family went to Bart's grave. Springfield was completely deserted. As the family traveled to the cemetery, the homes became more and more decrepit, eventually looking all abandoned. As they reached Bart's tombstone, Bart was just laying there, just like at the end of Act 1. The family began to cry again, and then eventually stopped and just started to stare at Bart's body. The camera zoomed into Homer's Homer's face, and according to the summaries, this is where Homer tells a joke, but it was inaudible in the version the author was watching. The view began zooming out, and the episode closed. The tombstones in the background had the names of all the guest stars on the show. Some of them hadn't even been on the show at the time. Each of these tombstones had death dates on them. For some of the stars like Michael Jackson and George Harrison, the actual date of death was written on the tombstone itself. The credits were silent and appeared to be handwritten. The final scene was the family sitting on their couch, just like the intro, except it was drawn hyper-realistically, just like Bart's corpse. A thought occurred to the author. You could use every tombstone to predict the deaths of the guest stars. But there was something odd about the stars who hadn't died. All their date of deaths were on the same date. Alright, well, this was a pretty popular
that was weird.
creepypasta.
It wasn't really that weird up until the very last part where they said the guest star's date of death was on the same exact day. Ironically, a lot of people were predicting the end of the world to be today, but it didn't happen, so. Squidward suicide, I hate that. For the sake of you guys, I may react to that one next. Then again, this guy has a crap ton of creepypastas, so I don't know.
According to the creepypasta, some animators left a conference because of the mentioning of this episode, and Matt himself having emotional issues on the mentioning of this episode as well. Now, I've never really been able to find any actual events such as this, so that sort of kills the creepypasta for me. I mean, one of my big complaints
Thank God it's not real either. I love
Bart.
Like I said, he's my favorite character in The Simpsons.
And told the tale of an employee involved in the project in a realistic fashion. That made sense, and it made people question whether this actually happened. But here, such events made people question the authenticity, and for me, it really killed any authenticity. And yes, creepypastas aren't supposed to be real. Let's be real here. But it's nice to have that illusion, as it really adds to the experience. Taking it away gives the tale almost no meaning to an extent. Another thing is that, unlike Squidward's suicide, that tale makes sense. With Squidward's character, depressed and nothing to show for, the character commits suicide. Maybe it's because I don't really watch The Simpsons and I don't understand everything about the characters, but the events in this lost episode didn't really make much sense. It felt unorganized. It was really just Bart dying, tons of crying with static and distortion, and walking through an empty town, and finally Homer telling a joke, which we can't even hear. Oh wait, no, sorry, we missed the final hyper-realistic scene, which, by the way, is a pretty recurring definition. It's cliche. And, you know,
yeah, it's cliche, alright. He's using a crap ton of creepypastas.
It's essentially an art style resembling high-resolution photography. So basically, a very realistic portrayal of the Simpsons family and the Tombstones. It sort of did remind me of the Fallout 3 number station to an extent because of these tombstones, which, you know, it doesn't really add any fear. It's just confusion to me. It kind of feels like the last dates in the number station. I know I'm referencing that a lot. In that maybe there could have been an apocalypse. It could have explained a deserted town. Now, it's not a bad creepypasta, much like Sonic.exe.
Yeah, that one too. It's not that bad.
Overly hyped. It's not bad or awful by any means. There's even a video that exists, which I'll link below for your enjoyment.
No!
It really doesn't have many cliches, and even the ones that exist, again, like the hyper-realism, it really doesn't destroy the experience. Some of the events felt way too over-exaggerated and unrealistic. It's an alright creepypasta, but it seems a little hyped to me. Again, that's just an opinion. And that's really all I have to say. What would you add or change in this creepypasta to make it better? And what would you rate this creepypasta and why? This has been another episode of Creepypastas, and if you like what you saw, then like, comment, and subscribe. This is me, Mudahar, and I'm out.
Alright, so if you want to check out more of Some Ordinary at the beginning of the video, link to the original video and the channel will be in the description below as always. So TWG Army, this is how to substitute the gaming guy TWG. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and to buy the game, play the game, beat the game. And remember to follow me on Twitter and Google+. All friend requests are accepted, and all follows follows are accepted. But anyway, guys, peace. Actually, no, not yet. Not peace yet. We are going to go ahead and find what we're going to be reacting to in the next video. I'll probably make a long video where it's like probably like a 2 or 3 parter. Let's see. Hopefully we can find it, because this guy has like over 200 something freaking videos in this. It's like, oh, yeah. Seriously, bruh. Can we freaking find the video? If this is boring to you guys, then you can click off this video and head off to the next one. But if you guys aren't doing it, then if you guys don't want to watch any more of these videos, then okay. But have fun out there trick-or-treating. Hope you had a nice Halloween. And yeah. I swear to God, there was like a very long Sonic the Hedgehog one I wanted to show you guys, but I can't freaking find it anywhere. But, actually no, we'll react to this one. The Amazing World of Gumball Lost episode. So anyway, guys, the 5th and final video we'll be reacting to this Lost episodes, The Amazing World of Gumball Creepypasta. And until then, guys, this is Tyler Sucks, aka the Gaming Guy TGG. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and to buy the game, play the game, beat the game, and peace.